Here's a question nobody asks at the supermarket. What exactly am I putting into my body? Not the brand, not the calories, not even the protein count. But what, at a chemical biological level, is this thing I'm about to eat actually made of? Because the answer to that question will determine how fast you age, whether you get sick, and frankly, how long you live. For 99% of human history, there was no such thing as a processed food aisle. There were animals, plants, roots, seeds, and water. That's it. And the human body evolved, and over millions of years, to run on exactly those things. Real whole food is information. When you eat a piece of wild salmon, a handful of walnuts, a bowl of sweet potato, or a plate of leafy greens, you're feeding your cells the precise raw materials they were designed to receive. Vitamins, minerals, fiber, enzymes, antioxidants, healthy fats, all working together in ratios your body recognizes and knows exactly what to do with. Your immune system strengthens, your inflammation drops, your hormones regulate, your brain functions clearly. Your gut microbiome, those trillions of bacteria that control your mood, your immunity, and your metabolism, they feast on real food. You are, quite literally, building yourself from the inside out. Now contrast that with what sits in most people's trolleys. Processed food is not food in any meaningful biological sense. It is an industrial product, engineered for shelf life, profit, and addiction. Not for your health. Stripped of fiber, loaded with refined sugar, industrial seed oils, artificial colors, preservatives, emulsifiers, and flavor chemicals your liver has never encountered in human history. Your body doesn't recognize these substances. It doesn't know what to do with them, so it does the only thing it can. It mounts an immune response. It creates inflammation, and it stores the overflow as fat. Every time you eat something ultra-processed, a packet of crisps, a ready meal, a fizzy drink, a slice of white bread, you are triggering a low-grade inflammatory fire inside your body. Do that 3 times a day, every day, for years. That fire doesn't go out. It smolders, and it quietly destroys you. Now, if processed food is a slow poison, then refined sugar, alcohol, and cigarettes are the accelerants. Sugar, particularly refined glucose and fructose, is the single most damaging substance most people consume daily. Every time you eat sugar, your blood glucose spikes. Your pancreas scrambles to produce insulin, the hormone that clears glucose from your blood. Insulin's job is to take that sugar and pack it away, first into your muscles, then into your liver, and when those are full, it gets packed around your organs as visceral fat. That fat is not passive storage. It is a toxic soup. Visceral fat releases inflammatory chemicals, disrupts your hormones, and directly feeds the development of heart disease, cancer, and type 2 diabetes. Over time, as sugar keeps coming in, your pancreas becomes exhausted. It can no longer produce enough insulin to keep up. Blood glucose stays elevated. Tissues become damaged. This is the road to diabetes, and once you're on it, every organ in your body begins to suffer. Alcohol is a direct liver toxin. Full stop. Your liver prioritizes metabolizing alcohol above everything else, which means while it's dealing with your glass of wine, it's not burning fat, it's not clearing toxins, it's not regulating your blood sugar. Chronic alcohol consumption ages your liver, destroys your gut lining, depletes critical B vitamins, and dramatically increases your risk of cancer. And cigarettes. Every single puff introduces thousands of toxic compounds directly into your bloodstream. They damage the lining of your blood vessels, accelerate cellular aging, and are one of the most powerful drivers of cancer ever identified. There is no safe dose. Here's what ties all of this together. Aging, at its core, is cellular damage accumulating faster than your body can repair it. And every one of these substances, processed food, sugar, alcohol, cigarettes, accelerates that damage. They shorten your telomeres, they increase oxidative stress, they inflame your arteries, they overwhelm your detoxification pathways, and they do it quietly, invisibly for years, until one day the damage crosses a threshold and the diagnosis comes. But here is the extraordinary truth. The body is designed to heal. Switch to real whole food. Meat, fish, vegetables, fruit, legumes, nuts, seeds. Cut out the processed products, reduce the sugar, ditch the alcohol and the cigarettes. And your body immediately begins to repair itself. Inflammation drops within days. Energy returns within weeks. Blood markers shift within months. You are not destined to be sick. You are not a passive victim of your genes. You are what you repeatedly eat. Choose accordingly.